I know not everyone loved Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, but I still think there is a future for the series, now more than ever. Isn't it kind of insane that the movie was based on one of the most popular global franchises, with some of the most dedicated fans, and a spectacular cast, and the premiere movie made over $200 million, but it's still deemed a failure? The thing is, Hollywood is a little bit skewed when it comes to what success means, with movies that are made for $5 million earning in excess of $100 million, and others where the budget is in excess of $200 million earning just a little over that. The average fanbase doesn't see much difference between a movie making $200 million and being a flop, while others make half of that and are considered a hit. And honestly, the money side isn't always the best way to gauge how popular or beloved a movie is. Thankfully, other parts of the entertainment industry have seen promise in the Dungeons & Dragons franchise, and so, they have taken a chance on building out the series with other projects, proving that there is an appetite out there for more great D&D content. Why I'd like Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves 2 to happen. D&D deserves a bigger spotlight. If I'm honest, I get that D&D is not everyone's thing, and even for the people that it is, there is a huge difference between shows like Dimension 20 and Critical Role. The very nature of D&D is that it's incredibly malleable, and it acts as a vehicle for imagination. Like TV or movies in general, there are whole genres and subgenres inside D&D, so it's not easy to paint them all with the same brush. Despite that, when one of these projects succeeds, they all get a boost. Years ago, D&D was hidden away in basements, and played exclusively by people who were deemed social outcasts. Today, D&D is filling out football stadiums, touring the world, and producing high-end video games and shows. Compared to the best of the best, I don't think Honor Among Thieves was the strongest entry, but it was fun, it had charm, and it highlighted an awesome part of this franchise that deserves a lot more love and recognition. Netflix's new live-action D&D show could help make Honor Among Thieves 2 a reality. Netflix is bringing D&D to the mainstream in a big way. Thankfully, Netflix has teamed up with Hasbro and seen that there is potential that they also want to shine a light on, with a brand new live-action TV series due to appear on the streamer in the coming years. This exploration of the exciting fantasy world of D&D will also be set in the Forgotten Realms, which is the same setting as Honor Among Thieves. Depending on the success of the show, Hasbro, and by extension other studios, could see the potential of D&D, and one of the easiest ways to revisit that is to build on the existing movie that was released just a few years prior. Not every franchise takes off with the first movie, but as people begin to engage with it on streaming platforms, and watch associated with shows, it could prove to make sequels a far greater success. And I think if Netflix sees a strong reaction to the new D&D show, it's likely to want to capitalize on that in whatever way it can. In addition, Honor Among Thieves is set to feature on Netflix soon, so it could help to build excitement and the fanbase in a way that will benefit the show, and build enthusiasm to expand the franchise further. If Honor Among Thieves 2 doesn't happen, I'll still be happy with the new D&D series. I just want to see more D&D content. But like I said earlier, even if they never make an Honor Among Thieves 2, I will still get a kick out of seeing the franchise expand with the live-action TV show. The Forgotten Realms is the setting for these stories, which means, at least in the setting, there will be familiar and common elements that would have appeared in both. And that could mean that the show chooses to bring back some of the talent from Honor Among Thieves, which would effectively make the show a sequel spin-off. D&D is still underappreciated, although the popularity of the franchise is growing. As more people engage with the game, and the expanded universe around that game, it can only improve, and the world begins to see more varied and exciting concepts that tie into the role-playing game. But it would still be incredibly cool to see Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves 2 on the big screen if the fanbase expands enough.